Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome into the stream. Welcome and hello. Um, Glad to be here tonight. Glad to see everyone tonight. Um, I have something very exciting in store tonight, as some of you may have noticed already, with the new PNG tuber up on screen. Artwork done by the fantastic um, Zucchini, who I'll go ahead and ping in the chat really quick. I don't know if that worked. Oh, Essie, thank you for the follow. Essie Nessie. Welcome in. Um, yeah, beautiful artwork of my girl Lucifer, done by my good buddy Zuki, who I love very dearly. Phenomenal artwork. Um, for those of you that follow me and have not already been aware of what Wishcraft is, Akai, thank you for the first. Much appreciated. And welcome in as well. But yeah, for those of you that aren't familiar with Wishcraft, and I will be uploading this VOD as well so that everyone can see in case they're confused by it. Wishcraft is a lore server that I've been playing on with several of my friends and other creators who've also been streaming it, making videos. I'll go ahead actually, and later in the stream, I will. Oh my God, Amy! Hey, Amy, welcome in. Good to see you. Long time no talk, girl. um, but yes, so this is a lore server. I've been playing on it for a long while, in character and out of character. I say a long while. It's been, I want to say, a couple months now. Simply Solius, thank you for the follow as well. Hello, welcome in. I've been, I've done a lot. I have a house. I'm very comfortable, but I want to start streaming now. Now that I'm in a real world situation where I'm more able to, because I really like the character of Lucifer, and I like interacting in the world of Wishcraft, and I want to document that. I don't want it to be lost to time. So tonight I'm going to be stepping into the shoes of Lucifer again, be playing in character on the server, and it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited to introduce all of you to my lovely, lovely girl Lucifer, who I absolutely adore. I'm planning on writing something up so that people can read on her backstory as well in the future. But for now, all y'all need to know is that Lucifer is quite literally Lucifer, the fallen angel from the Bible. She is deeply misunderstood, however. At least my version of her is. With that said, let's go ahead and jump right into things. Standing here atop my tower, overlooking my domain. I've never been a fan of the night, of darkness. I seek to correct this. I don't know what I'll be up to today, but I don't suppose I would mind some household chores getting done. I do need to seek out another one of these magical tomes. Power, after all, is deeply important. I am running low on supplies, however. I'll need to make a trip for sustenance. And my griffins are hungry as well. Someone's graffitied my front lawn again. Simply won't do. I suppose for now, I will... I'm hearing voices in my head. Voices asking me about Hawk Tua. I'm not sure what this means. I still, in a way, hear lingering prayers of people from all walks of time and space. More often than not, I'm not sure what to make of them. The voices, the prayers. I'm not sure what sort of balls they're wishing for, but surely they'll be able to find that which they desire, that which they seek. I'm still getting used to flying in this mortal body of mine. Being transported here to Wishcraft has greatly diminished my abilities, both physical and ethereal. I find myself frequently sustaining injuries and wounds. But at the very least, I have my humble shop to keep me entertained during these long weeks. I'll have to procure some ender pearls. Those seem to be in rather high demand. Thankfully, my skills in combat are not something that has left me behind. Give Lizari all your food. She will give you magic items. No need to contact her. She will find you. I wonder who Lizari is. I feel as though new people are appearing within this realm with every passing day. Mentioning Sigma and Skibidi and Riz. I fear I'll never understand it. These are dangerous roads. It's a good thing I'm as well equipped as I am. Seems the teachings of Lesbos have spread far since my time. The prayers seek knowledge, knowledge of the trials of the bold. The trials of the bold were an event put together by the Wish Granter, Orion, and his Wish Enforcer, Pavo, the Rat, and the Star. It was a combat trial. It was a competition, a friendly competition. Nothing too serious to most. Between all of the members of Wishcraft at the time, all the denizens of this realm, the sentient ones, at least. we all met within a grand coliseum, and we battled. We had brilliant, brilliant war sport. Clashing blades and striking shields, slinging arrows and potions and all kinds of things. It was a good time, albeit harrowing. It brought something out within me that I don't like to remember is there. It brought out a bloodlust within me that I fear is unnatural. It brought out a bloodlust that goodness, these creatures are loud. I didn't feel well coming out of the trials. I was bested in combat by a forest spirit by the name of Sandwich. And knowing that my power has diminished far enough that a mere forest spirit could best me in one-on-one honorable combat is... I don't know how else to phrase it, but frightening. I truly don't know how powerful people are anymore. I'm no longer the angel that I once was. I'm no longer the creator that I once was. I've been stripped of all the angelic light that I once possessed. Well, not all of it. There's still a flicker of light within me, but I'm trapped within this cursed mortal shell. I don't know that I'll ever be able to be as powerful as I was in the past. Even the voices in my head seem to be echoing loser within my mind. Weakling. I suppose that's why I seek to gain the power that I do now. Be it through finance or might. Power comes in all varieties. I fear the one that I'm most lacking in presently is knowledge. I feel a crippling lack of information about the other denizens of this realm. I know there's many that I have not even crossed paths with yet. And frankly, that thought mortifies me. What if there's someone even stronger than Sandwich out there? What if there's someone even stronger than me? What if they're a threat to Orion? What if even Pavo can't protect Orion from him? What then? What happens when the strongest among us are no longer the strongest? What happens when someone with power decides to utilize it? I have to be able to prevent that at all costs. I have to be strong enough to see to any threat that may arise. And I worry that, given the appearances of certain individuals, I may not be able to possess that strength. And should worst come to worst, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do in a situation such as that which I have described. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do if I need to stop someone. Orion, after all, is the most powerful of us all, even if he may not realize it. Orion, the star, the wishing star, is the one that brought everyone to this realm. A wish granted to a lonely old man for friendship. And so all of us, from all different planes of reality, from all different worlds, from all different times, places, be we regular, powerless, mortal humans, all the way to a godlike entity such as myself, a deity, one might say, an angel, a creator, a being of pure light, although tainted I may be by the darkness. Orion brought all of us here, in spite of whatever we may have been dealing with on the other side of wherever he pulled everyone from. Orion is powerful. That goes. That is as factual a statement within this realm as the sky being blue. As mortals live and breathe, Orion is powerful. And Pavo as well, although I do not know to what extent. I fear he does not take his job as an enforcer very seriously, though I have not yet had. There has not yet been a reason for him to have to, so I suppose that remains to be seen. But I'm not certain that I trust him. Though, really I would say that about most people. I am not certain who is trustworthy. I'm not certain of much at all, if I'm being honest. I am without many things. I am without companionship. I am without allies in my cause. I am without true confidants. I cannot say, however, that I am without friends. I was taught what friendship was upon arriving in this realm. A mortal concept that signifies closeness. And by definition, I do have friends here. Although, to use the mortal term, I fear they may be fair weather. I'm not certain I'm using that correctly, but I suppose, what am I certain of in this in this place, in this time. The only thing that I can be certain of is myself. That, at least, is the one constant. Even with my curse, even within this flawed, mortal vessel, capable of injury and requiring hunger, I can be certain of my own conviction, my own power. If nothing else, I have me. It has been a long time since anything but that were the case, anyways. To be honest, even just existing with my fellow angels feels like a distant memory. And certainly, lurking in this place isn't something I like to do for longer than I need to. The Nether, as it were called, is a deeply unpleasant realm. Reminds me all too much of hell. Forgive me, my mortal body requires a drink. I haven't spoken this much in a very long while. Now, allow me to harvest from the bountiful farms that have sprung up since our arrival in this realm. There are quite a few sites within this prison of a realm that are, to be honest, quite beautiful to look at, even if I am stuck here with no way to leave. To be honest, I'm not even sure if I would want to. What would I go back to? There is no one for me. I have no home to return to. The only thing waiting for me in the realm with which I came from is darkness and torment and the curse. And frankly, I've had quite enough of being cursed. Are they going to feast? Do it the old-fashioned way. Just like the Mortals, which I was so fond of watching all the way back when. After all, as the Mortals do like to say, a girl's got to eat. And I suppose that's what I am. Forgive me. But rest assured in knowing that nothing will go to waste. I suppose that will do for now. At the very least, I still have my wings within this mortal form, so that I may fly just like I used to, albeit significantly slower than I did in the past. all the way back to my home, I suppose I can call it. I am quite fond of it. At the very least, the creatures of this realm still hold as much beauty and innocence as they did back home. Although, they are quite large. Scooch over. Just a couple of big silly guys, yes. Just my big babies. I need a better system for getting out of my basement and up to my tower than this raggedy old rope. But I fear I've never been very skilled at creation ever since being constrained to this body. I've never been especially certain how mortals do it. I had assistance in the construction of my abode, of my domain, by several of the mortals. They came together to aid me, just like I've witnessed them do for each other many a time. It makes me wonder why the angels could never be so kind, be so giving. Is love truly a crime, after all? Is kindness something to be persecuted in such a way? Such a base human instinct of togetherness and of kindness. And yet, did we not create it? The angels and our Father, did we not? It's something that confuses me to this day. I will never understand the cruelty of my brethren. I will never understand why compassion and care, love at its core, were things so looked down upon. But then again, I suppose that's why I was cast out in the first place. That's why I was made out to be the Dark One, made out to be the Devil, made out to be darkness incarnate. As if I did not combat those very forces with my entire being, every waking moment of my time as an angel. That creature seems stuck. Be free, small fellow. Fly as you desire. Quite, interesting flight patterns, to say the least. I fear I'm still getting the hang of laughter in this body. Oh, the manipulation of lungs is challenging, to say the least. Hello. The creatures of this world are, at the very least, kind. I am grateful that for the most part, I am grateful that the creatures of this world are not too different. For the most part. I wonder what the view is like from up there. Oh, I can't seem to get my wings beneath me. There we are. It seems the laughter knocked the wind out of my sails a bit. There truly are marvelous creatures to behold everywhere that you look. And dangerous creatures as well. I worry that I may be treating Sandwich too harshly. He doesn't seem to harbor ill will, and yet I can't help but to hesitate in extending a hand out in welcome. I can't help but to think back every time I see him to our fight, to our duel during the trials. I came at him with everything that I had, every scrap of power, of magic, of ability that I conjured within myself. And it still wasn't enough to defeat a mere forest spirit. I'm just not sure. And yet, I don't want to be too standoffish, as the mortals say. What is that? I don't recognize this creature. What is that? What on earth? Hello there. May I ask who or what you are, small one? I see. You have an interesting sense of humor. Boo, a butler. I'm familiar with your kind. I've, for lack of a better term, met several of the butlers in the past. I'm quite close with two of them in particular. Although you're significantly smaller in stature than than your compatriots. I'm not sure what you mean phrasing it in that way. I should maybe shrink this down a little bit so that y'all can see what's being said. It may be obvious that you're small, but it's still somewhat shocking. I haven't seen anyone this small other than Tinkerbell, who I am as well quite fond of. A butler and small. Those are two things in common with multiple people that I'm fond of. I'm not sure what a weirdo is. My name is Lucifer, but you may call me Lucy. Many people already seem to. I am, or was, an angel. Forgive me for saying so, but I find your size amusing. The Hot Wings brand. I see. You're one of those mortals, aren't you? You say many strange things. Although you're a butler, so I suppose you're not really a mortal. You are a curious one. I find you amusing, Boo the butler. By curious but close. You do say odd things. I think that's entertaining. I can't deny that. An angel trapped within a mortal vessel is bound to be out of sorts. Don't you agree? I see. When you said hot wings earlier, you were referring to the wings of a chicken, which mortals tend to consume. Fascinating. You seem to hold lots of knowledge about mortals. The other butlers that I spoke to were a bit softer spoken. Or not spoken at all. Well, knowledge is something I could do with. I seem to be very short on knowledge. I'm sure you would agree with that, after all. You like to learn, as do I. I find the mortals fascinating. I've always been enamored with their behaviors. I like to know everything. Everything is not for us to know. Some things are only meant to be known by those in charge, by those with the plan. Provided there is a plan, anyways. I like to throw wrenches in plans, I like that. I can respect that. I have unknowingly done some wrench throwing myself in my time. I didn't intend to, but such is life, I suppose. Angels, you see, are forbidden from feeling love for their creation. Angels were forbidden from feeling any sort of emotion. But we were never told that. We were simply supposed to know. We were simply supposed to understand. We were created with knowledge. But for some of us, that knowledge didn't translate. And some of us felt things and experienced things that went against God's plan. And if there's one thing, Boo, the butler, that you never do if you desire a long, happy existence, however long your lifespan may be, mortal or immortal, you don't go against his plans. But I did, without even meaning to. I was naive back then. You know, mortal euphemisms are so often so very crude, and yet so effective. I can't argue with that. But in a way, is Orion not a god among us? He has the power to create. He has the power to change and shape. He has the power to manipulate. I don't know how true that is. I know we all come from vastly different places. I'm uncertain where some of us are from, after all. But surely there are those without end. At least where I'm from, unfortunately, God is eternal. Where there is time, where there is reality, there is God. For better and for worse. More often than not, for worse. Who are we to say whether all things end when some things truly are eternal? I see. I suppose that is a perspective one may have on it. I cannot truly argue with anyone. We are all from such vastly different realities. I see. You believe that if it exists, there is an end to it. I suppose, in a sense, even God does have an end someday, even if he doesn't truly stop existing. A day will come when he simply stops creating, as that purpose has been stripped from the angels after my transgressions. Some would say that I am the end. Some would say that death is the end. Some would say that creation is the end. Destruction. Who's to really say, Boo the Butler, in this strange realm of witchcraft? Who's to say what the end really is for anything? That much I'm certain is true. No matter your power, no matter the deific nature of your existence, whence you came, here Orion has stuffed everyone into the same fleshy bodies, which is not nearly as much of an adjustment for mortals like do I know any mortals? Oh, my good friend Goblino. My good friend Goblino didn't change very much at all upon coming here. I do miss him. I haven't seen him in quite some time. I feel like you would like Goblino quite a well amount. He is... Apologies, I am perpetually tormented by these damned souls. Are you capable of flight, Boo? You do seem to have small wings. I feel like you and Goblino would get along. He as well is a very interesting character. He has many businesses in the shopping district. You may have seen them if you visited. He is such a successful entrepreneur that they even succeed in his absence. Goblino was the first person that I met upon arriving to this world. He was the one that greeted me when I was struggling to adapt to my mortal body and aided me in feeding myself and walking. All the things that I never knew how to do, because I had never been in a vessel such as this before. Any times that I had appeared human was merely an illusion. Not until arriving here. I didn't really have what you would call a physical form before arriving within this realm. I was beyond that. I was ethereal. I was pure light dancing through the stars. I was creation. I was life. I was everything and nothing all at once. I could reach out and embrace the entire universe within my reach, all without moving from a single spot, because I was everywhere and nowhere all at once. And now I've been no, that was entirely a human creation. That's why humanity was always my favorite of his creations. Here, allow me. Here. Will you sit with me, Boo, while I... Whoops. It's like I said, I've never been all that good at creation in this mortal body. Are you struggling, my friend? Do you, as the mortals say, require uppies? Ah, you've made it. Excellent. I fear I don't have any Boo-sized chairs. You almost blend in. It matches you quite well. I, as an angel, we all were tasked with creation. If God was a carpenter, then we were his toolkit. We were the hammers and saws with which he crafted life and reality. We were his tools. We were the paintbrushes with which he created beautiful works of art. We were his channels. Oh, excuse me. Another disgusting amenity of this mortal body. Is that so? I suppose you butlers as well are tools of creation, granted sentience. I feel as though there's one of those mortal double entendres there, but I fear I do not comprehend it. But anyways, we angels were his creators, his legion of paintbrushes, his legion of right hands. He channeled his divine light through us, and we harnessed that light to create things in his vision. galaxies and stars and cosmos, asteroid belts and solar systems. Even in this realm, I recognize many of the solar formations that me and my brethren created. My favorite being, of course, the sun. I created that myself, you know. Sculpted lovingly. Similar to the human art of pottery, in fact. Molding the gas and fire into the beautiful blazing star that it is today. Yummy? As in appetizing, akin to mortal sustenance? Like food? What would it taste like? I suppose it would taste like warmth. It would taste like... if you could taste it. As I suppose, you would have to be fairly heat resistant to taste it in the first place. I think it would taste warm. I think it would taste welcoming. I think it would taste like the feeling of a greeting. I wouldn't know. I have not been able to experience the mortal cuisine of mac and cheese. Even within this vessel, as altered as it is from my true being, am cursed by God to only consume living flesh. Goblino, thankfully, my dear friend, taught me that I could at least cook it. I could at least bring it further away from the state in which it was when it was created. But I am now and forevermore cursed to only eat the flesh of the living creatures that I love so dearly. Such was one of my many punishments for experiencing love in the first place. This is true. After all, nothing is ever truly destroyed, merely reconstituted, reshaped, remolded. The cows which I slaughter become reshaped into the leather with which I bind my books for my library, and the meat with which I nourish this vessel, which in turn is reconstituted into the energy I put out into the world. Even as diminished as my energy may be nowadays. I quite liked speaking with you, Boo. I feel as though our views co-align on many things. You're quite well spoken for a butler. I suppose that's a fair point. It's as we were saying, nothing is ever destroyed, merely reconstituted. All of that energy that could have gone into creating you at stature with the other butlers has gone elsewhere and made you quite verbose. I see. A huge brain for a tiny butler. I can't seem to look directly at you. Curious. But I was distracted. I was recounting my past. As an angel. To an extent, anyways. I would rather not go too far into detail, especially not with someone I've only met today. Knowledge is power, after all, and who's to say? Less so secrets, more so truths. Truths that have been hidden away by a millennia of lies. Falsehoods, burying the truth beneath them. Which is why so many perceive me as evil or dark nowadays. There have been many falsehoods spread about me. I only hope that in my time here amongst the mortals, they'll see that I'm not how I am portrayed in myth and in oh, what's the mortal phrase for it? In the way that people think of me. I'm uncertain. I'm easily confused. It comes with the territory, I suppose, of not being used to this body still. And not used to speaking as a whole. That was quite the learning curve, if I'm being honest. It's very abrupt. But I definitely can't say it's unpleasant. If I had never been created, I would never be able to witness the beauty of existence, the beauty of all of God's creations. You were a teacup? I suppose that would explain your stature. I see. Fascinating. I'll have to inquire with the butlers that I do know as to their origin. I wonder if you were a teacup, but not all were teacups. I wonder what else could have served as a base template for your kind. And what kind of effects that would have on the creation. I see. Pink is one of the ones that I'm familiar with. I've met Pink. I'm quite fond of Pink. Pink and Purr. I see. I can relate to that in a sense. After everything that's happened, I can't really look at my fellow angels the same way either. Did did they betray you in some way? If you don't mind my asking? Or was it something akin to my experience, where simply by nature of creation, they were different to you? I see. I suppose one does have to crane their neck at quite an uncomfortable angle to see eye to eye with you, Boo. Do not strike me. I apologize. I was not aware that such a thing was a transgression. I simply have a crick in my neck from looking down. This mortal vessel is not the most comfortable. I see. I hadn't considered your perspective. That does make sense. I think I think I should try considering other people's perspectives more often. I understand that as well. I fear, in all the commotion and noise and fast-paced movement of mortals, I'm left behind quite easily. I simply can't keep up with them. But compared to beings like us, they don't have much life to live. I mean, speaking from my own experience, 100 years is the blink of an eye to someone like me. But to a mortal, that's a lifetime. That's multiple generations of new life and death, of creation. You've only existed for a few months? I see. So you're just as new to having a mortal vessel as I am. Although, are you butlers really mortal? Do you require food? Do you require sleep? Do you perish when wounded? I see. That is... Oh, fascinating. I suppose, in a way, that does make you mortal. That makes you alive, I suppose you could phrase it. Even if you come back. I did I did know once of a mortal that could come back after death. He was quite famous as well, being persecuted for his kindness. I was quite fond of that one. That's something about humanity that has always brought me such wonder, to be honest. Humanity is such a fascinating one of God's creations. I suppose, in a way, I've been taking this gift, if you can call it that, for granted. I was so shocked by my lack of my power, of my light. I suppose I should try to be appreciative, at least somewhat, of the walk of life I get to experience now. It's simply so fragile. It terrifies me. I suppose that's true. I simply get to enjoy the beauty of his creations without persecution, without punishment. I'm free to feel love here. I certainly hope not. I would be loath to see the kinds of things that he would do if he saw the strange twistings of reality present within this realm. Spiders the size of full-grown people, angels walking on two legs, teacups granted life. This is a very fantastical realm, and I fear not one that he would be fond of. I fear that, in retrospect, he may not have been the best creator, or even a good one, but he was the creator. And for better or for worse, I can't change the past. I experienced the love that I did. I experienced the life that I did. And I experienced the punishment and torment in return. But I suppose eventually, maybe I'll adapt to experiencing those kinds of things here as well. After all, two friends sitting and enjoying a conversation is a very human experience. I see. I suppose that does make sense, in a way. I know several people here have lost things, be they family, lovers, compatriots, entire worlds lost before being brought here and granted an opportunity at connection anew. My dear friend Goblino is a wonderful example. He was disconnected from his world as a whole before coming here, before being brought here. But now he's formed numerous wonderful connections here, as mortals do. It confuses me sometimes how easy it is for mortals to make connections. Oh? I suppose this world does have lots of similarities to many worlds that people are from. The amount of people, after all, that have heard my name spoken in whisper, in myth, is far too great. I see. I wouldn't be opposed to speaking to him some more. I think I think speaking with you this day, Boo, has opened my eyes to some things, to many things, that I have been blind to. I've been viewing my struggles here as an angel. I need to accept the fact that I am mortal, and that so too is everyone else here. I need to try to live as a mortal, because that's what I am. That's a wonderful way of putting it, Boo. Thank you. I think I need to think on this for a while. I think I will try to be friendlier. I think I will try to be more human. I think I may even attempt to I don't know the mortal word for it. I may attempt to connect with those that have, for lack of a better term, wronged me in the past. Oh no, rest assured, there are some people from my past that will never be forgiven for their betrayals and for their transgressions. Be they actions, words. Some people do not deserve forgiveness from an angel or a mortal. But some people were simply competing in a tournament in good-natured sport. And I fear I may have reacted too harshly to some things in my panic. I would much rather hold a sword than a grudge any day. If words cannot solve problems, then I think clashing blades is the next best solution. Even if not many people may agree with that. Although, that was much easier to say when I was as powerful as I was in the past. Thank you for the follow, Sunny's Garden. Welcome in. I think speaking with you tonight, Boo, has granted me a wealth of knowledge, has granted me a vast helping of wisdom. And I think in the coming weeks, I shall seek intelligence to match this wisdom. I think in my pursuit of enjoying mortality, I'll do so by experiencing it side by side with the mortals themselves. Yes, I think that is what I'll do. I think I'll see just what makes them tick. I think I'll see where they stand. After all, what better way to learn about being immortal than from mortals? Even if they are a little sneaky. Go say hi. Right now? I suppose you have a point. There's no time like the present. I'm quite fond of mortal phrases. I think they hold lots of meaning. Why shouldn't I suppose? You're welcome to join me, Boo. I'm sure the mortals will be fond of you as well, if you haven't met them already. Anyways, I have been cooped up in my tower for quite a number of weeks now. A bounty? What for? What kind of mischief could someone of your stature get up to? I see. What a fascinating fellow. But I think I will say hi to them. I think it's time for me to try again. Ah. Hello.
Hi.
Sandwich. Citra.
Hello.
It's been quite some time. I don't think I've seen you, Citra, since the trials.
Yes. I've been around.
Oh, sorry. break it on me.
I'm sorry.
Where'd it go?
I
Wait, where'd it go?
don't know.
We are just waiting here for Orion, but Orion is still waking up from his nap.
I see.
Yeah.
It does ease me to know that even Orion likes to stay cooped up in his room from time to time.
Yeah. And I like to stay in my forest from time to time. It's okay. Wait, where is it? I'm finding the perfect picture for Orion. I think this is good.
I see. Ah, I'm familiar with this man. I believe he is
I'm not.
Dwayne of Lesbos.
Oh, Lesbos. Oh, those are wonderful colors.
They hold deep connection to me. Perhaps someday I will share why.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Orion likes this one. We shall wait.
What have you all been up to since the trials? I've been in my tower for quite some time.
Well, I was waiting for City to think.
Yeah, sorry, I was just like, what have I been doing?
Yeah, that is a good question. I have been taking care of the forest as usual, doing my usual job, which I enjoy.
I see.
That is what I've been doing.
I've just been making my place a little more cozier.
I don't believe I
Pretty
know
much
where
what I've
you
been doing.
reside yet, Citra. Although,
Yeah,
I wonder
live
if
that way.
a shade such as yourself.
I'm near Pan.
Pan.
I'm neighbors with Pan.
The burger
That's right.
merchant?
Yes.
I don't believe I've seen him since the trials either. There's a number of people I haven't seen since the trials.
Oh, you weren't there for my party, were you?
I don't believe I was. You
Were you there for my party? There was so much going on.
had a party?
I don't think
Yeah. I had a naming party. It's my first ever one.
I see. How fascinating.
Yeah, I chose a name.
Oh, you didn't have one before?
Oh, no, I did not. No. I had no need for one, but I have a need for one now since I know so many people.
I see. Fascinating. I thought all creatures were created with a name.
I was the only one of my kind. I didn't need a name.
I suppose that makes sense. You were the forest spirit.
Exactly.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yes, it's exciting. My new name is Sandwich.
I see. Well, in an official, formal way, it's a pleasure to meet you. Do you suppose that was his alarm?
Yeah, perhaps.
Hello,
It is
Orion.
good to see meet you too.
Hello.
Bye,
small star.
Ryan.
I will fetch him.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, small star. You're coming with me. We've prepared a picture for you.
Yes.
Isn't it amusing?
Do you enjoy it?
It's the famed mortal hero, Dwayne of Lesbos.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey guys,
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
It's Fuck Friday, you fucking losers!
Sorry. It's actually Friday.
Is this a mortal holiday?
I do
I
not
have
know.
no idea.
Where has he
What?
gone?
Orion! Orion! What is the flat fuck?
It's a gator. It's an alligator.
Oh,
I see.
I only know crocodile.
Is that a mortal slang term?
wait a minute.
I think so. Also,
Fuck is a swear word. You're not allowed to say swear words.
shit, you're right. Oh,
You
don't
just
tell
swore
Pavo.
again!
Oh shit, don't tell Pavo.
Yeah, I have to tell Pavo. I apologize.
No!
Oh,
Bye.
No! Don't tell Pavo. Don't
He
tell
told you we're not allowed to
Pavo.
use those kinds of words. I have to. That is the social norm, right?
no. Think Pavo's around.
What
Oh, thank
constitutes a swear word?
I do not know.
I've heard fuck is one
Honestly,
of them,
me neither.
and shit, and bitch, and
Please continue listing more of them so I may know.
I too would like more of this.
never mind. I
mortal
don't
knowledge.
wanna.
Oh, okay. That is okay. You're still waking up. You could think of more later.
I'm having my eyes open
It's for
to all
education.
kinds of mortal perspectives tonight.
I only hear pirates say so.
Pirates. Oh, I learned what they were on the beach day. Yes, pirates.
Yeah.
Yar.
Yeah.
Yar. I think I
Pirates.
could be a pirate.
Perhaps we can be. Perhaps we can all be pirates.
A pirate.
Yes.
Is Pavo baking now?
No, Citra, you could tell Lucifer about what pirates are. You told me.
Oh shit, guys, I'm in trouble.
Oh, and just like that, he takes off. They're so quick, that little one.
Ow!
Oh, look at that.
I crashed my face into.
Did you successfully run away from Pavo?
I mean, Pavo's not here, so I think I'm all good.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Dwayne of Lesbos will protect you.
I feel very protected.
Like a sigil.
There is no more powerful ward in mortal magic than Dwayne of Lesbos.
Was that a
Orion?
I didn't know you knew how to do that.
How did you get the horn to fart?
I was taught a stinky spell.
And what is the use of this stinky spell?
Oh, it just plays the spell. It sometimes leaves a bit of a stink, but you know.
I see.
Yeah.
Is this mortal magic or star magic?
Well, the stars taught me how to do it, so I'm gonna assume it's star magic.
Fascinating.
Interesting.
Your power truly knows no bounds. Bringing all of us here across realities and beyond.
Yeah, I use my magic for such good things. Very important things.
It does smell quite foul, even through my helmet.
Ow.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh no!
It wasn't
Since you
me.
have pushed me off the
I'm
ledge.
sorry. I'm sorry.
That is okay. I apologize for my armor for hurting you.
Yeah.
My invisible armor. Ooh. There we go. Let me climb back up and join you guys back up there. Oh, there is no one up there. I do not need to join you guys up there. The trees are fine.
The benefits to being winged are that we can simply match the pace of wingless creatures such as you quite easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, Citra has no wings.
Citra, I
No,
believe,
but I
is
can fly.
simply quick.
What? Oh!
Whoa.
Whoa! It seems I'm the only one here who cannot fly. That is okay. My feet were made to be planted on the ground.
Yeah, I can fly very well.
Yeah, you can. Much better than I.
Good job.
Whee! I've definitely not crashed. I didn't crash into the wall. That never happened. I didn't crash into the wall. Yep.
Everyone has rough landings now and again, little star. It's nothing to be
I
embarrassed about.
believe you. You're small.
What the hell? That don't point out my height. Um.
Oh, I apologize. Is that a rude thing to say?
I'm average height for a 12-year-old.
Okay.
The voices in my
Please
head,
don't cook.
the prayers,
Okay.
they're calling upon me to call you a little short. I'm not sure what that means.
What the
What is a
hell?
shot?
What is a short, little star? Are you
Yeah,
a
what
little
is a
short?
shot?
It's stinky.
Well, they're not inaccurate.
It's stinky
then.
and an insult. No.
Oh, well, it's an insult. I didn't know that. My apologies, little star.
Yeah, you don't want to insult me. What the?
Yeah.
What was that for?
Sorry, I had the urge to punch.
Well, that is okay. I am quite durable. You are glowing.
I feel we all know how
Oops,
durable
sorry.
you are after the trials of the bold.
Oh, that. Yeah.
You performed quite admirably.
Thank you. Yeah. I haven't thought of the trials of the bold in a little bit. I've been very busy with the trees and other things.
I've thought of the trials of the bold quite a lot. It was a very memorable event. That I'm hallucinating.
No, I see that too. I think that the dragon's going through a bit of something right now.
He's fine now. But he certainly wasn't a moment ago.
It is okay, little friend. Just rest up, and you will feel better after your rest. There you go. Maybe it's cold.
It is quite late. Do you know this beast, Orion?
Not yet.
I see. It doesn't seem uncomfortable in your presence.
Very cool seeing so many different creatures in this one.
I would agree with you there. There are such a wide variety of wildlife here. I do wish that some of them were kinder. Oh, he's awake. He seems quite fond of you. And quite well behaved as well.
Oh, pretty.
And you know, with the sun rising, he matches the yellow hue of you.
Goo-gooby.
What is Gugubi?
Uh, 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 it's,
Always the way with words, Orion.
yeah, you'll have to, excuse me, I am just like, you know, just work it out.
Having been in this mortal body for a little while, I do quite understand. There's this fog across existence when you first arise from slumber. It's difficult to act through it.
For the balls event.
It's just one singular ball.
What? Ball. Balls.
Ball. No, just, no plural, just the one.
Ball.
Yeah, there you go.
You seem to have something
I put a
stuck in
moth
your
in your
face.
mouth.
Uh-oh.
Don't
That's
eat
easy.
it. It's just a little creature. Alright, why would you eat the moth like that?
I don't want
Yes,
to eat
they are
it. I don't eat
nutritious.
bugs.
Perhaps I shall take a bite too.
No, I don't eat the
Back here.
bug.
I'll get it for you.
Not, I will not
Don't eat the bug.
I
Don't
will
eat
not
the bug.
Eat the bug. They are nutritious, but they are gorgeous. I've not seen one of these in a while. Is that stuck on me? Yeah, it is. I've got sparkles
Is it
now.
delicious?
It's got quite a tart taste to it. You'd think it'd be sweeter.
Bug.
I cannot consume insects.
You'd like tarantula. It's got a chickeny taste to it.
I fear I would never put a spider within my mouth.
That is completely fair. Spiders are friends.
The only acceptable spider is our good friend Izzy.
I have not seen Izzy in quite some time. I hope Izzy is doing well.
Mayhaps I should check
I've
on
taken
her
a
at some
good
point.
week-long nap. I have not seen anyone in a hot minute.
I
Yeah, I
have
could tell.
not left my tower. Barely at all since the trials of the bold. I don't even really know how long ago that was. A month? 2 months?
I
Oh,
do not
about
know.
two.
I have not paid attention much. The passage of time is a little funky for me.
It's difficult for me as well, as an immortal. It is difficult to comprehend. But it has been a long while. So I'm attempting to check up on people. I want to live in a more mortal fashion.
Yeah. You're making friends with certain. Why? Why would you do that?
Oh, Boo!
Ow.
I didn't even see you there. You blended in with the leaves.
Let me pick you up. Let me pick you up. Let me pick you up. No, I didn't. I didn't.
I don't know much about what's rude and what's not, but even I know farting on someone is completely rude.
I didn't fart on Boo.
That was
I know
not
you
very
just
polite
woke
of you,
up,
little
little
shark.
star, but exactly.
I did not fart.
Apologize to Master Boo.
No. Because I didn't fart on Boo.
Hell,
Oh goodness.
where did that come from? Hello, sister. Do I still have the golden moth in my mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I just have eternal sparkles then.
You're really chewing on that thing.
It's quite tough, but it's like chewing on sugar cane, you know?
I don't. I can't do that.
Well, chewing on sugar cane, you just have to chew on it to get the juices out, and then you spit out whatever's left, because whatever's left is not edible, but the juices of the sugar cane is edible.
I see.
Yeah.
Mayhaps.
But this is like a tougher version of sugar cane.
Fascinating. And it sparkles.
Yes. Now my mouth will be what? Now my mouth will be
Boo!
extremely sparkly after this.
I'm not too fond of the amount of smiting going on. For a realm
Boo
with no
hit me.
gods.
Why are you guys hitting each other?
I didn't touch Boo this time. I didn't do anything.
I think you guys need to separate.
Oh!
Boo, I don't believe you should be attacking Orion like that.
Yeah, what the fuck? What? Why are you beating up a 12-year-old? What the hell? That's so messed up.
And we talk about our feelings here, guys. We don't use our. I don't know, actually. Sometimes using our fists is the right way. I took out an entire army that way because they threatened the forest, so I cannot speak on that, actually.
Oh.
Age is irrelevant. One does not harm Orion.
Orion is just woke up from a nap. Orion is our friend, and Orion doesn't need to be hit right now.
That's mean. I'm not grumpy. Stop. I'm not even farting. Stop.
See,
Stop.
the sparkles are in the way.
What? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What?
I've detected an evil presence nearby. I will return. can smell the malice of this creature all the way from the surface. I have to find it. It's remarkable how far Boo's voice echoes, even down into the caves. And also, what could that oh! The flat fucks that Orion was talking about. And flat friends. How remarkable. I don't like it down here. It's very dark. And I'm very much not a fan of the dark. Nothing good ever takes place in the dark. There you are, denizen of darkness. Brilliant. Now then, I wonder what my friends have gotten up to while I was away. I am returned.
Welcome back.
I found the foul agent of darkness, and I extinguished it.
Good. Good job.
Boo. What? Oh. I fear I've taken your big meat. Is that alright if I put it in my mouth? I'm quite hungry.
What?
Excellent. All that slaying of the darkness left me famished.
Why do you keep showing off that big meat, and how did you get such big meat?
If I had easy
Whoa!
access to such big meat, I fear I would be hungry less often. That would be useful.
That is very fair, yes.
Oh.
That was an interesting creature. Oh, your horn, Orion. How delightful. Star magic truly is capable of some fascinating things. This isn't going to, as the mortals say, get me copyrighted, is it?
It shouldn't.
Excellent. Oh my goodness. As the mortals say, Sandwich is breaking it down.
Whoa!
Getting freaky on the beat.
What? What was that? What was that? That was an interesting dance.
Yeah, like this. I am dancing right now to the lovely ditties that you are playing right now.
Oh, he changed it. I haven't checked. What do you think's gonna happen? Oh my god.
I am, as they say, breaking it down. What was that? Oh, hello, Citra.
Hello.
Do you know what that lightning was in the distance?
I'm pretty sure it was this person coming up.
I
I've
see.
never met him.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot more people.
I don't believe we've met before.
Hello.
You look quite similar to me.
Oh. Sorry, it's not what I usually look like. I'm wearing a costume.
I see.
I was trying out my math. The ball.
Oh, I see. I have heard of this. Ball from Orion. Do people typically dress up for such a thing?
Well, it is a masquerade ball, isn't it, Orion?
I see.
So, at the very least, a mask is customary.
Well, I'm already wearing one of those, so I suppose I'm set.
I've got my mask ready for it.
I cannot wait for the balls.
It's singular ball sandwich. Singular.
I cannot wait for the ball singular.
But what if we hold a second one? Then it would be balls.
Can we hold two? And then that way it'd be
Also,
balls.
sorry about the lightning. I just got a spear and I didn't know it was loud.
I see. Yes, one of the powerful weapons imbued with the souls of a champion from this realm. Am I correct?
Yes, some
Yes.
old man I found in a castle.
I'm quite familiar. In my pursuit of power and knowledge, I tangled with quite a few of those adversaries. What is your name, new mortal?
Well, my name is Crimson.
I see.
There's another. Oh my god, there's so many.
My name is Lucifer. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. A pleasure.
I'm Sandwich. Oh,
Hi,
I
Sandwich.
think I Yes, I am Sandwich. I have
I
trees
think
in
I've
me.
seen you around.
You probably have in the trees. I wander the trees a lot.
Sandwich is fairly ever present.
I'm always watching.
That's not ominous at all.
Was that bad? Is that
Oh
a
no,
bad
no,
thing?
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You're all good. You're all good.
I am always watching to protect everyone.
Yeah, so you're sort of like Santa Claus, you know?
What is a Santa Claus?
I was just about to
That's
ask the
another
same
guy.
thing.
He's always watching. Knows when you're asleep. And then he writes stuff down on a little list.
That seems fairly
This.
intrusive.
He's okay. You should talk to him sometime. He's been around.
Oh, is he here?
Is Santa Claus is here.
Yeah, we
A
arrived
Santa
on the
Claus.
same day.
I see.
I have not been around.
I have been in my tower for multiple months, it would appear. There's a number of people I haven't met. And apparently butlers as well. Although this one seems to be malfunctioning at the moment.
Very small.
Oh, there we go.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
never mind.
I'm being pushed. Oh, hello. Yeah, did you want to join us? You may sit in this group and join us, my friend. I didn't think that would work.
It would be funny, however.
It would be. Wait. That's
Oh,
so
to
cool.
be so small in stature that I could mount the mighty crawfish with no hassle. I think he disliked the crawfish.
Hey, guess what day it is?
It's Fun Fun Friday, you fucking losers.
Woo!
It's Flat Fuck Friday.
One does not threaten Orion.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, did I do something?
You'd best watch yourself in the presence of Orion.
Whee!
It is not wise to make enemies of Lucifer.
Oh, you missed it. Sorry.
What? Attending such a thing.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm really excited for that ball tomorrow. Yay! That's so baller. 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 Woo. Baller.
I too am excited for the balls.
Singular. Singular ball. Singular.
But what if we hold more?
I mean, I guess, but for now, at the moment, at this point in time, one singular ball.
What is the point of a ball?
It's like a party. It's another form of a party. Another
Oh,
type.
another party. Is somebody choosing a name?
No. This one is to welcome all the newcomers that have appeared.
Welcome party.
I
Oh,
see.
Yeah,
welcome
basically.
party. Yes.
So we really did have more people arrive from more places. These aren't just people that I missed.
Yeah, we did have more people arrive.
I see. Was another wish made? How did they get here?
No, it's just because Pavo had a bunch of portal, traps that were set up that weren't exactly yet, and well, they're here now. So
I see.
I sense a shadow. Where are you? There you are. I felt the little particles. I was like, where?
You are quite adept at blending into the darkness, even in broad daylight. It's certainly a skill.
Boing. Boing.
Boing, boing.
Boing. Boing. Boing.
Alas,
Boing.
as the night grows long, I can feel myself getting tired. I think it's time I return to my tower.
Quick question. Did your did your house happen to be a victim of being egged at all? For no reason.
What is being egged?
Basically people will throw eggs at your house, and there's sometimes chickens left. Sometimes chickens are left there.
There were a number of chickens in my living room, which I found odd. I thought maybe my griffins desired pets.
Yeah,
Why do you ask?
no reason. Oh, I was just kind of curious.
I see. Were you perhaps also a victim of egging?
Oh no, I had a couple of other people got stuff. So I was just kind of seeing if you also. Anyway, it's nothing.
I see.
Yep.
Well then, I suppose I will see you at the ball.
Yes.
It has been a long time since I left my tower. I'm glad that it co-aligned with such a social gathering.
Yay! More friends! It's everywhere.
I will see you there as well. Sandwich
What?
at the ball.
Oh. Oh, the balls. Yes, I shall see you. I shall see you there. Yes, I am looking forward to going to the ball. Goodbye.
It is so comforting to be amongst the stars and the sky, dashing above the clouds. This is where I truly feel at home. I think the mortals are kind, but I also think they are foolish and, in a way, naive. But as well, I find that strangely beautiful. I have much to ponder. Today has left me with numerous questions, and far too weary to even pursue the agents of darkness below my very home. I must rest. My dear griffins are already doing that very thing. Yes, I think now is the time to rest my mortal body. All right. I just want to say thank you to everyone in chat for coming along for the ride with me. I think this went a lot better than I even hoped it would. I feel like Lucifer is more known now, and that makes me happy. She's my Blorbo from my shows. I'm obsessed with her. I can't wait to stream on Wishcraft more and interact with even more silly guys. No, for real. I wasn't ready for that either. You showed up and started yapping your shit, and you know what? That was fucking peak. That was fucking rad. And it worked really well too, because now Lucy has a reason to go out more. Boo helped her rationalize her fear. Fucking peak. Let me see who's live. No one that I know is live right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and end off, but thank you guys so much for coming. Hadrius, thank you for helping me get the ball rolling. Thank you for being Boo. Thank you for being everyone's favorite tiny, tiny bastard. And I will see you all next time. Tomorrow at probably 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time when I get ready for the ball. Take care, everyone.